Hello everyone, welcome to Europedia Global. So today I'm again here with few exciting PhD position and they all are fully funded position. So these are again for the diverse background. So if you find any of them aligning with your future aspiration, don't delay, immediately start proceeding for this position. So what is the process? That again time and again we are repeatedly promoting here on the Europedia Global, that it may take beginning 2 to 3 months to make a connection with the professor. See, when you are applying for PhD abroad, it's not only filling the application form. You need to make personalized connection with the professor and share your profile with them. And there are a couple of documents which are required, like your CV, but impactful CV, written in well appropriate and relevant way as per the requirement of that professor and position. And in European university maybe cover letter, and then they may ask you for the transcript, motivation letter or SOP letter. So these are very important document, and again I keep on suggesting you guys, every Thursday or Saturday we schedule one free session where our mentors who are sitting abroad guide you for PhD positions in different domain. So let us start with the first position. First position is for PhD position in University of Galway, and this is basically in conducting high fidelity aeroelastic analysis of wind turbines. So you can see here, so he clearly mentioned you can email your application to the professors, and email ID is also mentioned, but there are some set of document which must be attached with the email. The very first is a current academic CV, and second thing is a motivation letter explaining why you are suited for this position, and then documentation demonstrating English language proficiency degree and transcript. So deadline for this position is 14th June 2024. So guys, now let us see what are the requirement and what are the details of project. You can see he is the professor who is basically assistant professor in mechanical engineering at University of Galway in wind energy department. He is looking for this candidate, and he clearly mentioned here, I am seeking a strong, highly motivated candidate to join my research team at University of Galway as a PhD researcher for conducting high fidelity aeroelastic analysis of wind turbines. So his expectations are basically, this is a fully funded position, amount and everything is mentioned here for 4 years, and start date it will start in the September 2024. It means if you are planning to start immediately, maybe in the month of June and July you will be getting passed out from your masters, okay, and you immediately want to start your PhD. So this is one of the best position. So project focus is basically to develop a efficient high fidelity numerical tool using reduced order modeling technique able to capture the complicated non-linear aeroelastic behavior of wind turbine blades. This project will couple the geometrically exact beam model and CFD tools such as OpenOAM to establish a high fidelity aeroelastic analysis tool. So what are the required skills? They told you must have MSc or masters in aeronautical, aerospace, mechanical, civil or closely related domain. He asked also the couple of prior experience in computational modeling of fluid structure interaction, FSI problem and aeroelasticity. Then a solid understanding of numerical methods in fluid and structure dynamics and proficiency in applying these methods using language such as Python, Julia, MATLAB, Fortran, C, C++. I keep on telling you guys time and again that whenever you are into your masters or bachelor, be well accustomed with the language MATLAB, Python, C, C++. I am not saying that you master all the language, at least you must be comfortable in Python or MATLAB. They are most frequently required for the modeling and the system, right? So then it's clearly mentioned you need to submit your application via email to the professor, and his email ID is mentioned there, right? So guys, as he is asking that you need to send a motivation letter also, you need to reply that why you are a best fit for this program. So that is the space basically where you can justify your candidature. So those documents must be drafted in such a way that when professor is reading those documents, he find them relevant. It's not like that you start writing them in the very vague or plain manner. You are putting lot of unnecessary things there. That will be a wastage of time for the professors. So that is why mentors of Europedia Global always keep on insisting here, and we always emphasize that documents must be in the proper format, and your 75% of the task can be converted successfully into admits or scholarship through the documents only. So that is the space where mentors of Europedia Global will be helping you. If you need any kind of the help, feel free to connect in the comment section. So next second position is very prestigious ETH Zurich. You can see this is basically Professor Robert, who is assistant professor of robotics in ETH Zurich, one of the very highly or top prestigious university in the Europe. So he is basically asking, if you want to do a PhD in system design for musculoskeletal robotics in my group, you are lucky, we have some positions, and we will start the interview in the next 2 weeks, so apply soon. It means within the 15 days you need to follow this process, and you must follow this process. Guys, let me tell you one thing, in ETH Zurich very rarely professor will reply you. I will suggest you, he is asking that, or he is saying that, he is commenting basically that within the next 2 weeks he will do the interview with the candidate. So please apply as soon as possible on the portal. Once you apply, then they will shortlist your profile, and if they find suitable, they may connect interview with you, right? So what are the project detail and all, let us see. You can see this is basically PhD position in musculoskeletal robotic system, and the project features, it's clearly mentioned here about the detail of project. What are the job description? See, as a PhD student, you will be analyzing existing muscles, technologies and robotic system such as hands and leg system, studying natural mechanism of manipulation and locomotions, designing and developing a robotics hands or leg using muscle like actuator, tendons, ligaments and skeletons, aiming for superior performance compared to traditional motor driven hands or legs, integrating sensing or proprioceptive technologies to enhance the robot's functionality and control, employing advanced control strategies and machine learning approaches, including imitation learning for effective manipulation. So guys, these are the all roles which you will be doing once you join here this PhD position in very prestigious ETH Zurich. So you can see they have some expectation. Your profile must be, it's clearly written, the candidate must have a master degree in robotics or a related field such as mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, have an excellent track record and meet the general admission requirement for doctorate at the ETH Zurich, and possess prior research experience in robotics, actuator development or related area. Be experienced or have a keen interest in machine learning, control theory and sensing technology, and demonstrate the ability to work collaboratively in interdisciplinary team. So experience in design and fabrication of the robotic system, especially those, right? So if you guys got mechanical engineering degree, you guys got electrical engineering degree, but you have some good hands-on exposure of the mass and vibration, control system theory, and you have good understanding of the machine learning. So guys, in today's world, machine learning is majorly being implemented in the field of the robotics or unmanned aerial vehicle. So there are many students who tell us like, sir, I am basically from the mechatronics background, but I want to basically do my thesis, I want to basically do my research on the machine learning. So guys, these kind of the position are best fit for you. If you're from the mechatronics, so this is the best position for you. From the mechanical, best position for you, provided if you got some prior experience related to, as they mentioned, then you are the best fit for this position. And guys, competition in ETH Zurich is very highly competitive, so most of the students will be applying there. So if you're applying there, apply well in the deadline, and please apply with appropriate sort of a document, which the document must be drafted in such a way that they speak about your potential, ability, your past experiences, your achievement and your success for this program. That if you are admitted with this program, are you in position that you will succeed in this program? What will be your contribution in this program? What are your basically aspiration from this program? What are your expectation from this program? They are very important factor while writing the documents, because these kind of the things basically reflect your ability very clearly in the document, and professor can assess your profile very easily, right? So next position we got, this is basically PhD position, McMaster University, Canada. So this is basically in the biomedical engineering, and you can see computational modeling is there, image velocimetry is there. So basically it is with Professor Dr. Zahra Motamed, right? So they are recruiting PhD position, and the areas are finite element modeling and computational modeling in cardiovascular pathopsychology, and then experimental modeling and particle image. Then these are the basically areas they are looking for, and they had clearly mentioned you need to mail your CV to this email ID with cover letter describing your expertise and experience for each position, and contact information for your references. Previous work in the area of cardiovascular mechanism or mechanics and engineering is preferred. So it's clearly mentioned here, guys. This position is basically those fellow who are from the biomedical domain. So there are many students, nowadays admission session is going in the India, and in India there are many branches like bioscience, bioengineering, biotechnology, and biomedical, right? So students are sometimes hesitant from the mechanical, from the electronics, electrical, computer science, or whether the biomedical domain is a good domain or not. Guys, see, in today's time we can see the kind of technology leverage the healthcare sector or wearable medical devices or sensors for the medical applications are taking. Recently I was in the PGI, and there I was observing one conference of the doctor. They were basically representing their entire innovative task, so that were mostly based on the artificial intelligence and machine learning. So guys, that is why I keep on suggesting it's not about what you had done in the past in the bachelor level, it is what you want to do further. You can incorporate at master level or PhD level any of the fields, and you can make it an interdisciplinary research. And in biomedical, always interdisciplinary research make the significant impact, and they are the leading and innovative things which happened in the past, and they will also happen in the future, right? So I wish you all the best. If you find any of these positions aligning with your future aspiration, so immediately do one thing: visit the respective university website, and although in most of the cases the name of the professor was visible there, you can approach that professor through LinkedIn. Don't start sending your email, don't start sending your document on the LinkedIn directly. LinkedIn is just to make the connection, to build the relationship, right? Rest after that, entire communication must be done through the email ID. You can go and find the official email ID, and I guess in all the three positions that was mentioned here. And then the first email, that must be impression creating, that must be very neat and clean email, very appropriate email, very brief email, and impactful email. Nothing irrelevant thing must be there, because if professor is sparing 5 to 7 minutes to read that email about his requirement or about your candidate, then that must reflect in exact way what are his requirement and what you possess, and they both must be aligning with each other. That is the basically space where the art of writing these documents comes into picture. And